thought I had the intro going. I don't know what happened to the intro. Let's try the intro one more again.
All right.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday, Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
I have to go see a man about a minute.
And you better not lose.
All right, there we go. We got the official intro in for the day. So how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Enjoying my day off. How about you?
Doing the same, starting to relax and stuff since I had to put in some extra work today.
Well,
Yeah, but I'm relaxing though.
Well, good. You got your brownie. You good?
Well, I'm working on it now. I'm sipping as we talk. You know my routine. Man,
Yeah.
you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. It's three things that I want to talk about.
Okay.
I'm only gonna talk about two of them. The first thing. Did you see the video of the shooting at the Carver Atlanta and Monday's Meal game?
I did not. I have not seen it. For whatever reason, it didn't show up on my screen, so I couldn't see it. What happened?
So the game is going on. I'm not sure what quarter. I'm not sure where they was at in the game, but players on the field playing, and 3 shots rung out from outside the stadium, and that's keynote. That's key, because playing at Lakewood Theater, you have to go through metal detectors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was outside in the parking lot where the gunshots were fired at, and all you see are the kids on the field and the sideline lay flat,
Oh my Lord.
and then you see them, bear crawling like they in the army going through an obstacle course to get off the field.
Oh my Lord. They
Or
not new to this.
in my mind, I'm like, that's a shame that that's something you have to practice and go over in practice in case a shooting
Exactly.
starts. That's sad, man. We got to do better as a people, man. We got to do
We
better.
really got to do better. I mean, the fact that they just know what to do. I mean,
Hmm
I'm glad that they know, but it's a shame that they have to know. You know?
Exactly. Back in the day, we had rules to this thing. Church was off limits. Football
High
for a
school
minute there.
football game.
Football was off. Football and basketball games were off for a minute. For a long time, was off limits. Anything pop off, it pops off after the fact.
Yes.
Oh, Barry. Oh, what's going on, Barry Van? We talking about the Carver Atlanta Monday's Meal game, where the shooting took place, and you see the players just fall flat on, go flat on the ground, crawling to the side, bear crawling to the sidelines, and then,
Oh,
after a minute, they finally got up and ran into the locker room.
oh my goodness, that's terrible. And and at one point it was what happened in L.A. or it happened up north. It didn't happen. It didn't happen here.
Yeah.
And so now it's like,
But yeah, this shooting thing is ridiculous, especially at these high school games, because you got so many innocent bystanders out there, and then on top of that, what goes up must come down.
exactly. And these people are so emotional these days. They don't know how to handle conflict,
Exactly.
and it's terrible. And they can get a gun. Like it's easy to get a gun. So
Now, here's the effect of that. The after effect of that is, City Grove got to play on Wednesday. Got to play Douglas on Wednesday.
oh my Lord, you got to play in Lakewood.
That's what we were supposed to be playing at Lakewood, but now we're not. So now we're playing at Hartford Stadium on Wednesday,
Where is Hartford Stadium?
off Memorial Drive in Clarkston. That's the two-sided
Oh,
stadium we got in the county.
okay. Is that where y'all were gonna play the Miami Edison, but
Yeah,
it fell through? Okay.
exactly. What's going on, Nick Barkley?
Hey
But
Nick.
but yeah, that's kind of the fallout from the events on Friday.
That's so sad.
Other schools are feeling the effects of it now.
That's so sad.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But outside of that, I'm gonna leave the last topic for EP to get back and stuff, and everybody else to get on.
Okay, so we had. So you say you had three topics. So we gonna
Yeah,
wait for the
I'm.
other two.
What the third one is? The second one was City Grove game was moving to Wednesday now
Oh, okay.
being a side effect of that.
So why was it
Uh,
moved to Wednesday?
well,
Because
one of the shooting at Lakewood, APS trying to figure out how they gonna up security out there. And then, the Cab County, they normally play games on Thursday and Friday. So Hartford Stadium was booked up on Thursday and Friday. So Wednesday was the only day to play.
gotcha, and they didn't want to move it. Y'all could I guess because it was a home game for Douglas. They didn't want to move it to Godfrey Stadium. Like they can't move it to Ellenwood.
Well, it'll be. I mean, we still gonna be the away team. Doug's still gonna be the home team.
Mm,
Uh,
I mean,
uh,
I guess moving it because I mean, if well, maybe they got a game in Godfrey on Friday anyway. So never
yeah,
mind.
they do. Well, see,
Okay.
and plus, both teams were off on last week anyway. City Grove and Doug were both off last week, so
Mhm.
it doesn't make a difference. Nobody has the advantage on that game being played on a Wednesday anyway. Both teams been off for the same amount of time.
Okay.
And plus, it's gonna be a
Oh,
butt whipping for Doug either Wednesday
I
or
was just
Friday.
gonna
It don't
say,
matter.
I was just gonna say it wasn't gonna make too much difference. Y'all can play today.
Yeah,
Y'all can call them up tonight and say, hey, let's go on out here and meet and knock this on out. And it would be the same.
yeah,
Well, 99 times out of 100. We gotta,
yeah.
it
Uh,
will be the
Par-
same result.
yeah. Paris was asking us for our thoughts on the coach Dion and Alabama State coach situation from Saturday.
I don't think
Uh,
they want to hear mine. But go ahead, Mike. I say it, but go ahead, Mike. What you think?
I'm I'm just gonna simply say it was poor sportsmanship on Alabama State's coach part, regardless of how he felt.
Okay. I can see that. I can see I can see both of them. I can see both sides because yes, the Alabama State coach was in his feelings. He definitely was. But it was one of those things. But when I heard him talk, I kind of understood where he was coming from. Look, you've been running your mouth all game. I mean, all week. You've been talking smack and just basically insulting Alabama State. Then because you do your pregame stuff and because you were late, you decide you want to walk through our pregame. Now those kids were dead wrong for cussing that man out. That was horrible, and
Yeah,
they should be ashamed of that. But in the same vein, you can't just you got the end zone to your 50-yard line, right? So why are you gonna walk through those people just because you prime time? You can't do that, and you were late. So it wasn't a good decision on prime time's part to do that. The third thing, I get that. I understand it was poor sportsmanship. But if I don't want to hug you, I just don't want to hug you. I shake your hand. Now take the tail on, and that's that. I don't have to hug you. I'm all for people and respecting their space. And if I don't want to, I don't care how being the better person or whatever. And I know I'll get a lot of disagreement. But I'm just all about people's personal space. And maybe I'm mean, but if I don't want to hug you, I'm not gonna hug you. You better be glad I'm shaking your hand and keep it
I
moving. But that's just because I'm mean.
I hear you. Let me see what else happened over the weekend. Oh man. Let me see. Let me see. Carolina Panthers head coach got fired along with the defensive coordinator and special teams coordinator.
Ooh,
Both got fired today.
I need to. I saw that. I couldn't read. I didn't know about the special teams coach and the defensive coordinator. But
Yeah,
I need to go back and look at Undisputed. They say Shannon Sharp. They say he went in on Baker Mayfield. So
they probably did.
I need to.
I mean, this my whole thing, right? Baker May? How you think Baker Mayfield gonna make your team any better? The man didn't stand a
Because
chance.
he's because he's Baker Mayfield, and that's all they talked about for 2 years. He won the Heisman, right? So
Yeah.
clearly he's
Look,
supposed
look.
to be able to play.
Look, man, you got one good player on that team, that's CMC, and then you got and then you got multiple overrated players, i.e. Baker Mayfield, DJ Moore, and I forgot the other quarterback they got down there, overrated,
Mhm.
all overrated.
I forgot him too.
All right,
So,
so now,
speaking of quarterbacks,
yeah, I was about to
question.
bring it up.
Speaking of quarterbacks, uh, so does that get his job back? They 5-0 without him.
That
Does
that
that
get his
get?
job back. He gets his job back. They paying the man too much to make him for him to ride the bench. He's gonna get his job back. But that ain't the
So
only quarterback we're gonna talk about today though
okay, what
in
other
the
quarter?
NFL.
We gonna talk about? We gonna talk about the fairy. I
Yeah, we're
mean,
gonna
the man, the one with the fairy dust. I'm not calling
yeah
him a fairy, people.
yeah we're gonna talk about that one. Man, that one, boy. Oh my God, I felt great as Jerry Payne on that one.
I was I was baffled because I heard about it because I was running errands yesterday too. So when I heard about it, I was like, well, let me see. And Taft Bond, shout out to Taft Bond. I hope you're listening tonight. But he posted the play on his page, and I'm like, I'm waiting for the roughing the passer. I'm waiting to see. Okay, when he got up, did he kick him in his bag? Did he say something? I'm waiting
Mm.
on that, and I see nothing.
Man, let me tell
I
you something.
mean,
Let me tell you something. What you barely saw was Tom Brady trying to kick Grady Jarrett. That hit
really,
that one time, and then he tried to kick somebody else somewhere else along during the game. And wasn't no call on that. Wasn't no discussion made about that. But the question is, how you supposed to? Ain't man you can do about it. I mean, you can't coach. All you can do is the only thing you can coach is look, pick him up like a baby and lay him down softly.
pretty much. I mean, that's all it's
Ah,
gonna take. I'm so ready for this man to retire. It's just mind-boggling what he gets. And then what was his response today?
I don't throw the flag.
Oh, you don't have to.
But now
Like,
when go back and look at the hit Teddy Bridgewater took that put him out of the game with a concussion on yesterday on Sunday. Now that could have been called rough in the past. It was don't get me wrong, it was a clean hit by the corner. But still,
mm,
if you wanted to, you could have possibly called that one rough in the past. But the one great that Jared did, let me see, he didn't land his weight on top of him. He didn't slam him. They just rolled to the ground together. Man, come on.
it was. I mean, and the referee was still trying to justify it, right?
Hmm. Oh, and this the funny part too. You know that referee lives in Atlanta, right?
Really. And,
So, hold on, real fast. Jeremy Lin, what's up to you? The results are posted, and I'm gonna go over them here in a few minutes. I'm gonna go over the last week's results in about 6 minutes at the 7:20 mark.
and if you didn't play, I mean, I hope you played this week. This was a good week for you to play, and you could try to catch up just a little bit.
Man, yeah, man, this week was ugly, boy. That's all I'm gonna say. If you ain't seen the
uh,
results already, you will see it. You will see come
yeah.
7:20.
What you call it? What you call it? Kind of put the wizard off his game a little bit. What's his name? Dude from Valdosta. I forgot his name. He kind of took the wizard off his game a little bit. That's all. Things happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a couple of upsets this week that happened. So, and that's what got me. There was a couple of upsets that nobody really saw coming
Mhm.
for the most part. I know I had to recalibrate my 8 ball though for this upcoming weekend.
Oh yeah. Wizard got to recalibrate his 8 ball. That's right. I'm
Yeah,
sure he on.
yeah.
Speaking of that, Nick and Barry are in the comments talking about Upson Lee's game against Jackson. So we'll see how that one pans
Jackson,
out.
hold on. Jackson beat somebody this weekend. Who was it? Was it Mary Person? No.
Uh huh. It was.
That's who it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because us
Yeah.
and Lee beat Pike County, and because they played. There's 5 people in the region, and 4 of them played each other. Peach was off, and Hudson Lee and Pike played, and then Jackson and Mary Person, and they're rivals.
Mm.
So yeah, and they beat Mary Person.
Mm. And you know what though, Mayor Person still go. Well, oh no, I can't say that now. Since they are. I mean, they a game behind in the division now. They need some help.
Hmm.
They need Jackson to lose too.
Yeah, they surely do. And I mean, I don't know what Hudson looked like. They talking like they could. Nick said they got to open up the playbook a little bit.
The question is, do they have the athletes to open up the playbook?
Good question. I mean,
Not to
well,
be funny, not to be funny, but let's be real about it. Do they have the athletes to open up the playbook though?
they might be playing basketball. I don't know because it
Yeah.
is October. They might be playing basketball.
Mm. But yeah, that's my only question. If they got them athletes down there like that, which I don't know, cause like I say, I'm not keeping an eye on them. Like I
Hmm.
say, right now, I'm focused on Friday. It's 2 games I'm looking at on Friday.
Nick said they do have the athletes, Mike.
Okay, okay.
Are they playing basketball, Nick? Hey, Juwan. Are they
But
playing basketball, Nick, or they just, you know?
ooh, man, Je- Jessica, do you understand the games we got coming up this weekend?
I do not. Tell me what we
Ooh,
have.
man, we got one of the best games in the state. We'll be playing Friday between Buford and Mill Creek,
Ooh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, 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 yeah.
in 3A you got Sandy Creek and Carver going at it.
Oh,
It's gonna be good. But
that's gonna
last
be
week,
good.
yeah, I I, I don't. I'm thinking it's gonna be a better weekend than it was last weekend. Cause last weekend was good.
Yeah, it was a little. It was a little. It was a couple of surprises.
Several surprises. What time is?
Did
Yeah, it was several surprises last week.
Did you watch the Valdosta Lounge game?
No, I did not.
Okay, you were watching
I
because
was
you were
busy.
watching Thomasville Carver.
Yeah. I was busy looking through. Well, I was looking through the fog at Thomasville and Carver, looking through that fog on their camera lens.
I knew
Carver, I
you
mean,
were gonna go there.
Thomasville, clean your camera lens up. Clean your camera lens. Nah,
They're
man, I
down there
couldn't.
by the Florida coast. They can't help. They're down there by
Oh,
Florida. The humidity kind of.
oh, okay, yeah, because I sure couldn't see too good, and I couldn't find Valdosta game to tune into it. I
That's
don't,
interesting.
uh,
They usually stream it.
hold on, Paris, what's the Valdosta game on the network streaming?
He said he
Cause,
watched it on live, and he said
oh, okay,
Valdosta's defense was epic against
mm,
Lambs.
oh, okay,
It was a
all right.
13-6 game, so it was definitely a defensive battle. I'm wondering if the offense is going to be. Oh, is it this week? When does Valdosta play Colquitt? That might be
Next week, I think it's next week.
okay. Okay.
Oh Lord, look who done showed up, child.
Hi,
Uh,
Danny. How are you?
no, I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the wizard done showed up.
Oh Lord.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna let this dude go on and talk.
Okay. Hey,
And I'm
Wizard. Yeah, you gonna buy gracefully, Mike.
do I really have to do this?
You do, and it's not bad. It's just one week. It's okay. You still the Wizard. You still the Wizard.
But you know what though? Overall, I had a good week. That's for sure. Overall, I had a good week. It was just that Pickens, man. That Pickens was ugly.
Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't.
Mm.
Whew, bless
Oh,
y'all. It was kind of it was it was kind of
yeah, it was ugly. Call it what it is.
Monroe-ish.
Call it
It,
what it
it was
is. It was ugly.
it was a little Doug Douglas-ish, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get this done and over with, and
All
go
right.
through my weekly predictions. So
Okay.
this is in single A D2. Overall, I went 8-1. The one that killed me was the upset of Washington Wilkes and Lincoln County.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
knew.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I knew it was gonna be a close. I thought it was gonna be a close game, but I thought Washington Wilkes would pull it out because they were playing at home. But I did not see this happen. Not no 35-14 blowout.
Maybe Lincoln County is coming back because, for a long time, Lincoln County was just really dominant in single A. And I don't know exactly what happened with them. But it's one of those old time traditional schools that you just can't really count out.
Yeah,
And
that,
maybe Washington Wilkes got a little giddy, you know.
I think so too. So this is how. So once again, I'm just gonna run through the recap. Number one, Early
Okay.
County over Randolph Clay, 46-6. Clinch County over Lanier County, 35-0. Bowden over Forest Park, 47-7. Johnson County over Bacon County, 41-6. Washington Wilkes, as we've been talking about, lost to Lincoln County, 35-14. Carlton County over Turner County, 35-0. Sly was off. Dooley County beat Troutman,
Mhm.
56-0. Aquinas over Towns, 42-13. And McIntosh Academy over Jenkins County, 7-0. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's move on down to D2. You got any more comments on this one?
I do not.
All right, head on down to D1. Now in D1, I'm not gonna say the Princess Ave game shocked me, but I was surprised that they went in and beat the team from Tennessee.
Mhm.
And
Cause they were ranked and they were a couple of classifications higher.
well, it wasn't even that. I just didn't see them beating them on the road. I really didn't. And
Okay.
then Blakely County and Dublin, I really didn't see that one coming.
That shocked everybody.
Yeah,
I looked at that. I was like, okay, they got this switched up.
yeah.
They must have got this mixed up.
The Whitefield Academy game, Elbert County. I
Mhm.
I, I, I thought it was gonna be closer than that. I thought
Mhm.
Whitefield would take it, but man, that one there surprised me. And like I said, the Social Circle Commerce game, it was a coin flip. I gave a coin flip to Social Circle because they were playing at home, but it was still a close, tight knit game. As you can see, they
Yeah.
only lost by 3. But
Mhm.
yeah, for D1 overall, I went 3-5 on the week. So just to recap, Prince Ave over Baylor out of Tennessee, 42-35. Swainsboro beat Jefferson 48-0. Raven County beat St. Francis 17-14. I did not think that game was going to be as close as that. I really did not see it.
Mm.
I knew St. Francis had a good team, but I didn't think they'll be able to keep up with Raven County. Because you got to remember,
Well,
St.
maybe
Francis
yeah.
has been ranked, and they're on the bubble to get back in the rankings, but I really didn't see them being that competitive in that game.
But they might be
Number
a sleeper
4,
team in the playoffs.
could be. Number 4, Blakely County upset by Dublin, 31-13. Brooks was off again.
So
Irvin
they
was off. What's that?
no, I was just gonna say they're gonna slip at least 3 slots. At least 3.
Who that? Blakely County?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, they fell. Yeah, they fell. They dropped. I forgot how bad they dropped, but they dropped. Let me see something. Blakely County dropped down to out the polls. They out.
What? I'm,
Yeah, they dropped
they're
out.
out completely.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
out completely.
I knew it would be at least 3. I knew it would be at least three things. Three slots, maybe 4, but I didn't anticipate them dropping out.
Yeah, they dropped
Wow.
completely out. Let me see where we at. Whitefield Academy. I'm not gonna say they got upset, but they lost to Elbert County.
Mhm.
In a way, it was an upset because Elbert County being ranked lower. Darlington beat Who is that? Well, I can't even. That ain't Chattanooga. What that say? How you pronounce that?
Let me see.
Who
Where we
Darlington
at?
play? Darlington, number 8. Yeah, that team there. Chat team.
Oh, Chattooga.
Okay, Chakuga. Yeah, them.
Chattooga.
Yeah. Darlington beat them 48-21. Where we at? Elbert County over Whitefield Academy 35-24. And Social Circle getting upset by Commerce 24-21.
Mhm.
So that was D1. Let's move down. Overall went 3-5. 2A. Overall, I went undefeated in this class. Everybody
Okay.
handled business as expected. Fitzgerald handled Worth County 42-0,
Ooh.
or shall I say Worthless County 42-0. Uh,
Uh, Shout out to the people at Worth County. We don't think you're worthless. Well, I mean, I can't speak for Mike, but
I'm just saying they talking all that noise. We 6-0. We need to be ranked. Now you see why you wasn't ranked.
yeah.
Because you had to play anybody. You had to prove yourself against any type of competition. When you did play competition, you really laid it in.
What's going on, people?
What's going
How you
on,
doing?
EP?
What's up, EP?
Where we at? Pierce County was off. South Atlanta beat Mount Perry and Christian 44-7. Number 4 Cook was off. Number 5 Thompson handled business against Butler 61-6. Elka handled Renan 48-7. Putnam County handled Glen Hills 48-6. Northeast handled Kendrick 49-16. And that running back for Northeast had what, 4 or 5 touchdowns that game?
Y'all gotta nominate him for Player of the Week, people.
That boy balling.
You got to.
Number 9 Callaway was off, and number 10 Rockmart handled Harrison County. You want to take? Let me go through 3A EP, and then we can take a pause, and you can do what you need to do.
Okay.
Because 3A will be my halfway point. 3A, I went 6-1 overall. City Grove was off. Number 2 Carver Atlanta beat Monday's Mill 20-6. Calvary Day handled business against Grove 49-8. Sandy Creek was off. Number 5 Hebron Christian. Another upset by Monroe area 41-7. Definitely did not see that one coming.
Hold on one
Uh,
second. Hold on one second. Who is Jeremy Lin? Is that Jeremy?
Yes, I'm assuming it is.
Jesus.
I
Jesus.
assume it is. What did he say?
Then I just see it in the comments and I see the picture. I was just asking.
Okay.
where we at? Hebron Christian lost. Number 6 Doherty beat Columbus 54-24. Number 7 Stevens County 6-0 over Franklin. 8 Peach was off. I know, right? I know I was almost dead on with the score too, off by 1 point.
No, that was interesting. All right, Wilson. See, stop beating yourself up. You
Okay,
know
you're
a little
right.
bit.
You're right. Number 9 Oconee beat Hart County 31-14. And Carver Columbus upset it by Thomasville 15-14.
What you say? What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Wilson.
Bye
Number
bye.
10.
See ya. Bye bye. See ya. Yep. Get them out of here. All right, EP. Um, we can take a break. I'm halfway through if you like to.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday, Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Y'all hear me?
No, barely.
What about y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I see I had to bring the microphone in. I had to bring the microphone in. Gotta be professional. What I miss?
Not much. Like I said, we had a 20-minute open dialogue and just running through the recaps of last week. Waiting for waiting for you to come on to do your thing for family in Columbus.
Okay, we still got time. We still got a
Okay.
little time. Go
All
ahead.
right. Cool. All right. Let me go on and finish up then. Oh, yeah, present share screen. Let me put it back up on the screen here. All right. Wrap up 4A. I went 6-3 in 4A, all because of Benedictine and Burke County, but we'll talk about that later. All right. So number one, Cedar Town handled business against Heritage Ringo as expected. So Heritage Ringo, bye bye. See you later at number 10. Um, North Laconia handled business against Cedar Shoals, 56-12. Oh, I missed that one. Perry, 50-6. Oh, I know why, because that was a late game on Saturday. Perry beat Griffin 50-7. So actually, I went 7-3 in that region, in that class. Troop over Riverdale, 52-14. Burke County lost to Benedictine, 28-3. So
Goodness.
yeah, I thought they at least pinch them more than what they did. At least grab a butt cheek
Pension?
or something.
Mm-hmm.
But nah,
Look at them say, hey.
Burke County just laid there and took it.
Pinches don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh, I was going to say so.
All right, let me
Ooh,
keep
Lord,
let me keep
keep
moving.
moving, please.
Keep moving. All right.
Too many young folks, I'm saying.
Whitewater upset it by Trinity Christian, 27-23. Bainbridge over Westover, 59-7. Wayne County over Islands, 56-7. And like I said, Heritage Ringo, bye bye. 42-0 lost to number one seed town.
Good Lord.
Yeah. All
That's a
right.
good spank.
Cedar Town is playing no games this year.
None. Chubtown got them.
That's a
Chubb got
good
a
spanking.
Chubtown straight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Class 5A, I went 6-2 overall. Results ended up like this. Number one, Ware County handled business against Jenkins, 42-14. Number two, Creekside. Number three, Dutchtown was off. Number four, Calhoun got upset by Hiram, 44-34. I tell you, these upsets killed me. Did not see that one coming at all.
Did you see what
What,
Jeremy Lin said?
What do you say? Oh,
He said,
yeah, I
"Watch the
think
wizard." Yeah.
it's the Wizard. What you expect? Number five, Cartersville, 35-13 over Cass. Loganville beat Clark Central, 28-12. Kell over Northview, 47-7. Coffee over Bradwell Institute, 42-12. Now, this one right here really got me. This is one of the games that I'm like, what? I knew I was reading this wrong. Jones County losing to Ola, 22-15
where is Ola? I
in
don't
Henry
even.
County.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Wow.
I was shocked. I mean, my mouth dropped and hit the floor. I messed up. I messed up the spell I was doing. Everything. I mean, I lost it. I put too many frog legs in my brew. I was like, man, this is crazy. But that was a shocker right there. And Cambridge beat
What's up, Sharon
Centennial
Brown?
37 to
Hey,
10.
Sharon.
Hey Sharon.
Sharon.
All right, moving on to 6A. Went 7-0 in 6A. Everybody handled business as expected. Langston Hughes beat East Paulding 59-0. Number two, Lee County's over Veterans 43-7. Roswell over Lassiter 58-0. Woodward Academy Gainesville was off. Rome beat Sequoia 52-0. Thomas County Central over Hill 47.
Can barely hear you, Mike. I mean, the wizard. It sound muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
And number 10, Alpha County over Northside 1-17.
You went 7-0. What's
Yeah, in that class. But man, this one here kind of meant. Well, this one game here because it counted twice against me. Beaufort, Colquitt County, and Mill Creek in 7A was off this week. Last week, shall I say. Number 4, Carrollton beat East Coweta 38-21. Valdosta over Lowndes 13-6. Walton losing to North Cobb 33-6. Did not expect the loss to be that bad, but I knew Walton was gonna lose. Lambert over Forsyth Central 40-14. Again, North Cobb beat Walton 33-6. Again, Lowndes losing to Valdosta 13-6, and Grayson was off. Went 4-2 overall in 7A. So on the week, technically I went 48-14. I forgot to include the Perry game because it was a late game on Saturday, and I got caught up during everything. So I went 48-14 for the week. On the season, I'm a little disappointed because I thought it took me 8 weeks to lose 100 games, but I'm still happy about it that it took me 8 weeks to lose 100 games.
That's good though.
So on the season, I'm still at 80% on the season.
What's up, yo? What's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
Hey, Jimmy.
Chilling.
What's going on, babe?
It's real interesting. What's going on? It's real interesting you got here just in time to hear the pickles.
I know, right? So this is how the Wizard fared on his pick'em. Went 3-7 this past week. A lot of upsets got me. Lincoln County, Washington Wilkes, Lincoln County got everybody. Nobody that played the pick'em saw that one coming. Prince Ave and Baylor out of Tennessee. It was split. Whitefield Academy versus Elbert County was split. Social Circle over Commerce was split because it was a coin flip either way. Hebron Christian, Monroe area. I don't know how many people got that one right. I gotta look and see again how many people got that one right. But I think a lot of folks had Hebron Christian.
It's hard to see that the Wizard only won 3. That hard to believe.
Upsets, man. Upsets got me this week.
I see.
Thomasville, Carver, Columbus, I had picked correctly. Let me see, Benedictine, Burke County. I don't know what happened. Benedictine didn't even show up for that game.
What's going on, Mr. Robert?
Houston County and Northside I had correct. Walton losing to North Cobb I had correct. And then Lowndes, Valdosta. The winners of class, it is what it is on that one. They could have won either way. And then the tiebreaker. And then the tiebreaker being Northeast versus Kendra. How many total points was Northeast going to score? I predicted 62. They actually scored 29, but the tiebreaker wasn't needed this week.
Okay.
But every week I've been nominating that kid for Player of the Week, but he just get overlooked. He's a beast at a sophomore.
Yeah, that kid from Northeast is off the chain.
Yeah, that's a hell of a running back they got up there.
Yeah.
So this is what everybody want to see, the leaderboard, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's the leaderboard.
Okay.
Oh, yo in the league.
Okay. I'm reloaded.
The Wizard and Shan tied.
I told you I was gonna come get you, buddy.
Hey, it don't matter. All you got to do is stay in the green because you'll never go into the white because the white is strictly for me.
Okay, so I know you're gonna be there, but guess what? That's why we smoking cigars and drinking off of your money.
Hey.
Well, Wizard, we gonna blame Mike for this one because I know he came down there to the basement with his liquor, with his brown, and he tripped over something, and it kind of hit your 8-ball a little bit. So you had to kind of recalibrate and get it dried out. So we gonna blame Mike for this.
All right, yeah. I can ride with that. But
Hey, Mr. Wizard, yeah. I think when speaking with you early in the week, late last week, You was telling us some about somebody that was in the running that didn't play.
Correct.
They didn't get their sheets in.
Correct.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. I see who it is.
Yeah. Two of y'all passed him. Yeah, he got passed up by two people this past week.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Well, that's why you gotta play every week, people.
Gotta play.
Yeah, luckily, let me see something. Am I shutting it down? Let me see. When am I shutting it down? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you like this week when I'm gonna shut it down. Cause it's one game then. Okay, yeah, I'm shutting it down Friday because everybody play Friday.
Well, have you discussed what it was for this week? I mean, you didn't do that? Have you?
Nah, but I'm not aware. I got it ready. I took some time today to get it ready because I'm not gonna be here on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on here
Okay.
Wednesday. So, because City Grove plays Wednesday, so I'm gonna be at their game.
Oh, where y'all play it on Wednesday?
We playing Doug on Wednesday due to the shooting that happened out at Lakewood Stadium over the weekend.
Oh, wow.
Hey, real quick, on yesterday I suggested some things with you, EP. Have that been done so far? I'm late to the podcast.
No.
I just got on. I'm late too. We'll discuss it.
Okay.
All right, so real fast, I'm trying to wrap this up within the next 20 minutes. It'll put us back on time, on schedule. So in single A D2, this is what we're looking at right now. Early County versus Brooks County out of Division One. Predicting Brooks County to beat early. The only thing that's tripping me up on the Brooks County game is Brooks County hasn't played in like 3 weeks, almost a month. That's the only thing that's got with me on Brooks, but I'm still gonna favor Brooks though. Other than that,
why haven't they played?
Oh, they had a bye week and then they got canceled.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I expect Dooley County. I'm not gonna say Dooley County's gonna get upset, but I expect Dooley County to lose this past weekend on this coming Friday night to Dublin.
It's crazy after Dublin upset. Was it Blakely there?
Yeah.
Now they're really getting looked at. You know, I thought Dublin had a down year, and after that upset, it really have put them in the light.
Well, and at the same time, I am taking into consideration they're pretty much playing the same talent.
Yeah.
So, they're not playing higher classified schools anymore. All right, so that's single A. Single A D2, my projections for the week. Everybody should, like I say, I only see 2 people moving, and that's Early County and Early County may not move, but Early County and Dooley, the only 2 I expect to lose out of single A D2. Where we at? Single A D1, Prince Ave is off. I'm not the only upset, if you want to call it an upset, but I don't think so, is I expect Raven County to beat Elbert County this weekend. And yeah, that's really it. Elbert County losing to Raven County. Which when it does happen, they might fall 1 or 2 spots.
Yeah.
But the top 10 did reshape itself in D1 with the 2 losses. So Metter and Dublin came into the top 10 in D1 this week.
Really, what's Metter's record?
Not sure, but Mr. Wizard, if you don't mind me saying, Dublin and Metter is not new to the ranking. They started out in the first couple of weeks ranked and start losing out of region. Now that they're back in region, I see they don't make their way back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're looking pretty
Blakeney
decent
County
right now. So
Blakeney County Social Circuit dropped off. That's it, dropped out. But welcome back to the party, people. Metter and Dublin. All right, 2A. Not really too many interesting games this week in 2A. Everybody in the top 10 in 2A should handle business. I don't see why they shouldn't and why they can't.
Oh man!
Oh, Jeff Davis.
That Elka and Columbia is. I mean, that's gonna me personally, I think that's going to determine the region. I think that's going to be a big game.
It is.
You know who? No, that ain't gonna. Well, I don't know. I got to see if they've already played the other team yet. So this is another team in that region that got to be.
Callaway, isn't it?
Yeah, Callaway's the other team in that region.
Yeah, I like Columbia over them, and I like Elko over them.
Really?
You think Columbia gonna win the region?
Oh no.
The winner of the Elko Columbia game win that region.
You really think so? Hold on.
I can guarantee that.
Let me verify something real fast.
What you know that we don't know?
No, it ain't that. I'm just trying to verify something.
And I don't know anything, EP, if you was asking me. It's just the fact that when you got a team like Columbia that was scrappy in the beginning and played some tough competitors, when they step into that region and they already know we don't got through this non-region schedule. Our goal now is to win this region. Them kids gonna come out hard to play, and I just think the winner of that game is really gonna win the region. I think they both are better team than Callaway right now.
I agree with you. But everybody welcome Deshaun, Struggs, and J-Bo. They don't came in. Guys, y'all got about a good 10, 15 minutes. About a good 15 minutes before y'all be able to get the flow.
All right, yeah, that's what I thought. Callaway already beat Columbia.
All right, bet. Oh, they have?
Yeah, Callaway. Yeah, I'm like, hold on. I swear Callaway and Columbia played already. Yeah, Callaway's already beat.
So that was their first region game. Man, that don't mess my whole fucking prediction up.
Nah, it was a second region. It was Callaway's second region game because Callaway won 32-12.
Don't switch it up. Don't switch it up, yo. Stick with what you had there, brother. You might win.
Nah, man, that don't make me mad, though.
All right, well, I'm gonna move on to 3. Oh, just for side notes for everybody keeping track. Fitzgerald plays Jeff Davis on Saturday.
Oh, Jeff Davis.
Yeah, I know.
But hold on before you go to that. But have y'all noticed on the other groups, on the other stuff they have, the top 10 and things of that nature, like different, like than 2A, they still got Pierce County ranked number 2 in a lot of the other classifications.
Yeah, I think it'll change. I think because that game was on a Monday, it kind of throwed off some rankings.
Okay. For sure. But as of right now, though, AJC got Pierce down at 4. Appling entered the poll Pierce County got 5, and Appling entered at 4.
Yeah.
They entered at 4?
Yeah. They came back into the poll at 4.
South Atlanta must be mighty good.
I mean, they've been handling business. I'm just gonna leave it at that. They've been handling business.
But yeah, then you got to think where they from, Atlanta. So
Well, they got a good running back. I know that, and they have been winning, so that counts.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll beat Cook or Fitzgerald I don't think they can play with Appling or Pierce on a neutral field, but that's just me.
Yeah.
All right. 3A. What time?
Everybody in 3A off of this week, ain't it?
Damn, almost. We got 4 teams off. So this is how we're looking. Side note: City Road plays on Wednesday, as we discussed earlier. The big game in this classification is Carver Atlanta playing Sandy Creek.
Oh yeah.
So that's a big game so that's the biggest game in the classification we got this week. Other than that, I expect everybody in the top 10, the 6, well, majority of the teams in the top 10 have they been. We're gonna see how Carver and Sandy Creek fares.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. From what I seen at Carver Atlanta, I don't see the hype. That's just me. I don't see the hype.
I mean, that's why I got Carver Atlanta projected to lose.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely lose that game.
Okay. I see that now. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I got Carver projected to lose 31-21. Because all Carver really does is if they can't beat you with the run, then they're gonna try and hit you with they're gonna try and kill you with a deep pass.
They're gonna try to take their top off.
Yeah, and that's all Carver does. Try and take the top off. If they can't get with the running game, they're gonna play action running game and try and go over the top.
Well, they finna drop. They ain't gonna be number 2 after this. They finna drop.
Miss Brown, yeah, y'all got Columbus, which is a region.
Oh, you got somebody looking at
region games.
But yeah, we're only looking at the top 10 for those just coming in for the first time. We only look at the top 10 teams in each classification. All right, moving on to 4A. Just make sure, yeah. I expect the 6 teams playing in 4A. I expect them all to handle business this week. The Perry Baldwin game might be the closest game in 4A this weekend.
Guarantee it won't.
I guarantee you that too.
Yes.
They finna blow out. They finna blow Baldwin out the water. They finna blow Baldwin out the water.
Hey, they picked the win. Now, what the score is, we're gonna see.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna lose.
It's gonna be better than 20-10. I mean, I get you. I agree, but it's don't be shocked if you see Baldwin not even score 10 and Perry scoring a lot.
Yo,
what's up, bro?
You know it's go to put down for you can win that, so you know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That's if it's on the pickings.
Oh, we'll see.
All right, let me see. Going through 5A. What's up?
He ain't through with 4, Mike. I mean, with 4, what's it?
Yeah. I mean, 4A. I expect everybody in the top 10 to win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I expect everybody in the top 10 to win.
Real quick. Trinity Christian upset someone last week, correct?
Yeah.
And they got them at 8.
Yeah, the AJC got them at 8.
Okay. Now, when we go ahead, Mr. Wizard. I mean, if you don't mind me speaking on some games last week, it's 2 games that slipped by that we hadn't talked about. That Calhoun lost.
We talked about it, but we can go back to it though.
And the Jackson and Mary person in 3A.
Well, I wasn't tracking down because Mary Person dropped out the top 10.
Okay.
But yeah, we can get back on it though.
Now I'm sorry. I do apologize if you have. I missed last week's show, and it was just real surprising that Calhoun go and upset the number 1 team in Cartersville just to get beat that following week by unranked, outmanned Villa Rica team. Now, don't think I went smiling from ear to ear. And if everybody know me, y'all know I got a big Kool-Aid grin. So that grin was wide open.
Yeah, Calhoun dropped all the way there. Yeah, Calhoun dropped from 4 to 10. So they on the bubble exiting on the pole.
And go to 4A. I'm sorry, 5A now. Who they got this week?
Calhoun playing Woodland Cartersville.
Shit.
Yeah, everybody in 4A with the exception. The game is a top 10 matchup between Kell and Cambridge. I'm expecting Cambridge to handle that one.
What?
Yeah. Cambridge been playing some ball past 2 weeks.
Yeah, but if you go back and check the receipt, I've been calling Kell all year. Kell gonna be a surprise in 5A this year.
Well,
Where Cambridge located? Where they located?
If I'm not mistaken, they up there in Cobb too, right?
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna tell you. Milton, Georgia, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, Warner Robins got back in the rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They snuck back in.
Well, you got to think Jones County, who was ranked, did get beat by unranked Ola.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Warner Robins had a down year, and all they got to do is beat Jones County now. They pretty much win the region.
Yep.
No, I forgot about Dutchtown. Dutchtown beat Warner Robins.
They did.
Yeah, Dutchtown might take that region.
Oh man, I forgot to put my score. I skipped 2 schools in 5A today.
Cartersville and Hiram.
Yeah, and Coffee and Statesboro. No, Russia, because I knew I wasn't gonna be on here on Wednesday.
No, I think it was Mike. That boy Mike getting you all that brown, Mr. Wizard. You too old for that.
It's some brown.
Man, look, man, I'm only 1,049 years old. Give me a break, man.
Let me find out you were back there with Noah now. Let me find out you were getting fed the fish in the desert with Jesus.
Man, that's my homeboy. What you talking about?
Well, then you older than 1,000. Cause Jesus died. Jesus,
look,
Jesus died 23 years ago.
Hey, look, man, you're doing too much math. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you, man, just to ride with. If I tell you I'm 250 years old, I'm 250 years old.
Well, okay. You the elder. You got it.
All right.
As long as you got that old money.
For you to be that old, your voice still strong now, buddy.
Hey, I be drinking some good brew. The sisters I be making around here keep the hard. But yeah, I got coffee and Cartersville winning this weekend though. I just forgot to put the scores in. I'll fix it before you post it. All right, 6A. Where we at? Everybody in 6A should handle business again this week. I don't see why they shouldn't, why they can't. Unless y'all see something I'm missing.
I do not.
Northside.
I kind of agree with everything you got.
Hey,
Northside is not going to upset Lee County. No, they not.
Keep wishing.
I doubt if Northside can beat Lee County JV right now.
Yeah, it's a good thing you don't do the pick'ems, EP, cause.
All right, 7A, game of the year. Buford versus Mill Creek. I got Mill Creek taking that game.
Okay.
I see.
They at Buford? Okay.
Yeah, even though they playing at Buford, I still got Mill Creek.
I don't care. They were playing on the moon. Mill Creek beat Buford.
Thank you. Other than that, I do got another upset. Kennesaw Mountain. We're gonna see Walker coming back into the top 10 next week.
Oh no.
Okay.
No. Well, Kennesaw Mountain get that. Kennesaw Mountain got one of the greatest players in the state right now. I think they're gonna get it together, playing through that region, and gonna make a run.
Well, I tell you what. Here's the pick 'em for this week. We're gonna put the link out later. So this is what we're looking like on the pick 'em. We got Early County, Brooks County, Dewey versus Douglas, Aquinas versus Lincoln, which I think Lincoln's gonna upset. Elbert playing Raven County, Cobb Atlanta, Sandy Creek, Perry at Baldwin, Kell versus Cambridge, Lowndes versus Dunbar, Florida, Kennesaw Mountain. I'm predicting to be upset by Walton, and Buford gets upset by Mill Creek. And the tiebreaker is how many points will Swainsboro score against East Lawrence.
I can tell you one thing. This is the hardest pick'em sheet you don't had this year, man. This is the hardest one. Like these games right here, it can be a lot of upsets in this game in this pick'em week here.
Well, we thank you there. We thank you, Wizard. We thank you. So now we're about to take a commercial break.
On Wednesday.
Yeah, it sounded like a robot, but
Well, we just gonna miss the Wizard on Wednesday. We know they got something going.
And tomorrow we will have the coach to come on. For Mayor Person will be coming tomorrow night. The coach for Mayor Person. We're gonna do about 30-45 minutes with Coach, and then we'll come back on Wednesday. But we're about to take a commercial break, and then I'm gonna introduce Deshaun and J-Bo from Carver, Columbus. Let them talk, and then we're gonna do a moment of silence, and then we're gonna close it out. Now we're gonna let them talk. Then we're gonna close. Then we're gonna do a moment of silence, and we're just gonna do the moment of silence. Then we're gonna just end the show off of the moment of silence. 10-4.
Got it.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yeah. Chicken in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday, Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
I know y'all was looking for the Mew and you better not lose, but we had to switch it up on you. What's going on, Deshaun, and what's going on, J-Bo?
Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing?
What's good, bro?
Y'all?
All
hey,
right.
man, we appreciate y'all having me and my little brother on the show today.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Well, we're gonna give both of y'all a time to talk. And
Okay, well,
we'll let you
I'm
go. We'll
Deshaun
let you go.
Suggs.
Hold on. We're gonna let you go first, and then after you, we're gonna let J-Bo go, and then we're gonna go from there. All
All
right.
right.
You got the
Well,
flow.
I'm Deshaun Suggs. I used to teach up at the high school, but Friday night, we were down in Thomasville. They did some good cooking down there. I got the kids on, but we can't, you can't have them kind of penalties and lose like that. If we gonna play football in 3A, so we just got to clean up the penalties and work on that. But beside that, what we here to talk about tonight is about a young man named Braylon Jakes that plays for Carver. On the way back from Thomasville, we was on, I don't even know what that highway is. Coming back right when you come out of Dawson, Georgia, between Dawson and Richmond, it's a little small city called Weston. And we was right there, and we got a phone call because the U-Haul called the buses back and said it was a wreck. So by the time we got up to it, we missed it probably about a minute. And we passed right by it and pulled the buses over. And so as we was getting ready to get out and try to help, the car blew up, man. And not knowing it was somebody that was a part of us, because you really couldn't tell who the car was or what kind of car it was. We just know it looked like a little mini SUV or something like that. And man, Saturday, now I'm in mortuary, so I'm a mortician, so I deal with death on a daily basis. But to see somebody dying in a car and they can't get out, man, that's a totally different thing. And Saturday, man, that's all I kept seeing was that car on fire. And my family was trying to have me a little surprise birthday party. And I was there, but I really went there. And man, so when you wake up the next morning and you get a phone call saying, "Hey, it was a Carver Tiger parent," and that's not one parent, but you lose two parents and your sibling. You know what I'm saying? That's a hurting feeling. And I'm a man, and we ain't supposed to have it. Well, I ain't gonna say we ain't supposed to have emotions, but I deal with it like I said, I deal with it differently because I see different every day in Columbus, Georgia, with the funeral home. And it's like, I was like, man, he ain't gonna even get the real closure because he won't even get to see his parents, before we put him in the ground or however they do the memorial service. You know what I'm saying? And so J-Bo, me and him talked, and through Missy, I told him, I said, bro, they need to do something. And so J-Bo got his cash out information so we can send the money directly to him. Now, I know y'all seen Jody Hill, because Shan reached out to me and she asked me, Jody Hill is legit, y'all. He is a Carver alumni. Jody Hill is what you call Mr. Get Your Scholarship. But he only get kids from Carver scholarships. And I'm talking about he go back from Jarvis Jones, Isaiah Crowell, DeRon Furr, he go way back to the 90s. Before him, Jasper Saints. So
Wow.
Jody Hill he is that guy. He played for the University of Georgia. So if you do send it to Jody, that's fine. But the cash out that J-Bo put out there, Bray J23, that goes directly to Braylon. But Braylon do has a brother though, so he's with his grandmother, so he's doing good. So right now I'm gonna let J-Bo talk. But actually, I'll just keep the Jake's family in your prayers. Keep the Columbus surrounding area, the Carver High School, because them kids witnessed it as well, man. It easily could have been one of us or one of our parents, but like I say, I just that young man, he gonna need a lot of counseling after this over with. He gonna need some strong support team. So J-Bo, man, go ahead and talk, bro.
Hey, how everybody doing? It's evening. Can y'all
Hey,
hear me?
J-Bo. Yeah,
Y'all
we
can
can
hear
hear
me?
you. Hey, J-Bo.
Oh, hey, how y'all
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, we hear you, bro. What's good, J-Bo?
Hear you, bro.
Oh man, I'm still in shock about the whole thing that happened and all. I've been knowing Braylon. Me and his daddy Byron had coached him and my son because they best friends. We've been coaching together since like they were 4 years old. And when we had got that phone call or that information, it just struck. But I do want to say this. I've been over there with the family and with Grandma Jakes. That's Byron mom, and I showed her on Friday Night Lights all the support and all the love and stuff like that. She like she's crying, but it's tears of joy because she ain't know that that they had that kind of support at a time like this and stuff like that. She just asked for y'all to continue to pray for her, and she said, with us on her side and plus God, she knows she'll get through this. I talked to Braden like 30 minutes ago to check on him to see how he doing and stuff. He's doing good. His parents and his sister, they'll light up a whole room. If they don't know you or nothing like that, they'll treat you just like you family. You got a flat tire, it don't matter if it's at night or whatever. They will pull over and help you. They will help anybody, and they always supported everyone they came across.
Yeah.
Braylon, he's staying busy and stuff like that. He was playing the game with my son he was playing 2K and stuff, talking junk and stuff like that, which is good. Grandma even doing better because after practice yesterday, most of the Carver Columbus, most of our football team went over there, and she was surprised and she was shocked and stuff like that. And that really brightened her day and made her day. And with Braylon, when I talked to him this morning, I texted him and see how he was doing. He had called me, and I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Oh, man, he's finna get ready to go." I said, "Where you finna go? What you got going on?" This man then went out there and went to football practice because he said, "I know my mom and daddy would tell me to go to practice and I won't be late." So that just go to show you what type of family he come from and stuff like that. He's a great, humble kid, and he gonna have a bright future. And we also got some things we working out so he can have the resources and stuff that he need to get through this. So we appreciate all the donations that y'all been giving the family and all. Braylon has been giving them and stuff like that. And they say continue to keep them in their prayers. And I know this week gonna be an emotional week at school. And as of right now, I understand he's still a kid and it's a lot to soak in. As of right now, he said he's going out there to play for his mom and dad and his sister. He going out there playing for his family. So as of right now, he'll be playing against Chris County. And that's something that he want to do. He said he want to honor his parents and siblings. So
one more thing, man. His sister, man, she had been working hard, man. His sister, she the Carver band, they getting ready to have a middle school and youth band participate with them. His sister, man, she had been working hard, man. She to do her mini Tiger Red thing. She won't get to experience that, man. And you know that hurt them girls. Them girls were crying, man, on that bus coming back, man, because they didn't know who it was, but you know you can kind of sense something, man, or whoever it is. If you got a heart, you know it's somebody. If you got a heart, it's somebody loved one in them. And so, with that being said, you know, I want to thank Thomasville athletic director and Miss Lisa. She used to be a part of Carver band booster when I was working with the band here at Carver. She used to be one of the band boosters, and she's from Thomasville. And so Sunday while I was in church, she called me and I said, "Baby, give me 10 minutes. Let me get out my early morning service." And she was saying that Thomasville AD and the surrounding area, they want to do something special for Braylon and the Jakes family. So that brought joy. So like I say, you know, I know Miss Jakes real good. My dad's a pastor here in the city, and his grandma, she attends my dad's church often, you know, when she not attending her church. Well, she actually attended my dad's church more than she went to her own church. But like I say, it's just a hard pill to swallow. If you ever, I can't say you experienced death. This time I experienced death like in real life, and you can't. It's like a helpless situation. You want to help, but it's a hopeless situation. And you know, to see that car on fire and then to see it blow up, that right there took me completely out. But like I said, if y'all just continue to keep them in your prayers, remember, you know, like J-Bo said, and I was saying, the Cash Out Bray J23, that one goes directly to him. But Jody Hill is legit if folks did share that one as well. And I think, last I looked at it, they done raised some good money. So
yeah, they raised over I think it was like 5,800.
Yeah, it was like 5,800. Yeah, so and then Jody connected to them NFL like Brinson Butler. He coached at Jacksonville Jaguars. He connected to Tim Walton. He connected to Roger Hood. Them boys still coaching in the pros. So I know they gonna say something. If Jody say do it, they gonna do it.
What's up?
So yeah, man. But we appreciate Friday Night Live podcast. Like I say, I know I log on Shane. I always say, why you don't get on? I might text and say something in here. But when it comes to Carver football, I'm a diehard fan like I am for my Auburn Tigers, my alumni. And when it come to it, both of my alumni, I fight hard for them. And what I'm saying? I ain't no argumentative person, so my thing is you got 11, we got 11. Go may the best 11 man win on offense, 11 win on defense. So, I listen to y'all talk junk, better not lose, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Carver that thing is just, our penalty will kill it. We'll be undefeated if it went for penalties. Yeah, but
the slow starts and stuff.
Yeah, slow starts and penalties.
Yeah, slow starts and penalties. If you look at every game, in the second half, we come out there a whole nother team. Every game, but penalty kill you.
Yeah, but it's 48 minutes in the game, not 24.
Yeah, you right, see the growth.
And that's our biggest thing with Carver is Carver had only been playing 24 minutes out of 48 of football, and that's what we felt was the downside to Carver football.
That right. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this: that 20, J-Bo, what's your boy at 25?
Yeah, 25.
That 25 and 2016, they better come ready. I tell you, them boy scoring 70, 80 points in JV games. You hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, that 20. Hey, J-Bo got a stud back there. His son is a true stud. Yeah, so. But that 25, that 2016 is legit.
So,
hey,
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick, wanted to tell y'all boys, man. We've been talking about that situation. A lot of people have been posting it on Friday Night Lights, and we've been talking about it behind scenes. Y'all do have our deepest sympathy. The city of Columbus, the school of Carver, the Jake's family and Little Man family and all, y'all all got our deepest sympathy. But I got to stand up and give all kind of admiration for guys like you and J-Bo, and the guy that you were just speaking on, that was Jody. Big ups to y'all, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and y'all make sure y'all take that young man under y'all wings, man, and just keep him surrounded. Anything we can do. J-Bo, so I just wanted to say, man, big ups to y'all guys, man.
Man, appreciate it. Like man, J-Bo, man, everything we do, we always give praise to God. So, man, to God be the glory.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What's up, bro?
Somebody did it for us, man, so we got to pay the way for them.
Right.
Pay
and
it
I want to
forward.
give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to the whole bowl, the whole panel, and everything for all the support and everything that y'all have been doing. Like I said,
right.
And also when we go out here, like I said, I was sitting next to for a minute, I was sitting next to Braylon and Pam and stuff like that. And we was at the game talking and stuff like that. But we don't never sit up there and think that this our last time we're gonna see our kid play or coming up and down this road. So wherever y'all going to work or even up street to the store, y'all driving for y'allself and y'all driving for them too. So y'all gotta be careful both ways.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I said, I salute everybody around the whole state of Georgia. Been contacting me, the news channel, and everything else. I'm working closely with the family since I know them and stuff like this. So I'm trying to help out much as I can, try to ease some of that pain, which I know I can't do. But lest they had to worry about the more they can grieve and move forward.
There
And I
you
want to,
go.
like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank y'all for taking time out and just reaching out and having us and keeping the family in their prayers.
That's what's
That's
up.
right.
I want to say this to you, J-Bo and Deshaun. Again, we appreciate what you're doing and helping the family as much as possible so that they can grieve. But I want y'all to be able to grieve too, because that was, J-Bo, that was somebody that was very, very, very close to you. And so if you need to grieve, if you need to talk to somebody, Deshaun, if you need to talk to somebody, I just encourage you all to do that, because to see that,
Yeah.
like you said, it's one thing to deal with the body after it's been deceased, but to actually see that's something serious. So if you need to talk to somebody, you don't have to thug it out, you don't have to man up.
Look,
I
one
encourage
thing,
you to talk to
one.
somebody if you need to.
That's right. One thing, like I talked to Shannon a lot. One thing she could tell you, I'm a strong man of faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm a strong believer. I'm a praying man. You know what I'm saying? Also, I minister too. So, she knows she done seen my me preaching and stuff. But like I say, I deal with death totally different because I know what the word of God says.
There
And
you
we
go.
here for a short time. We
Yeah,
don't know when our day gonna come. But the thing say just be ready.
Just
So,
be ready.
just be
like I
ready.
say, like J-Bo has experienced death with with two brothers and a cousin. I didn't experience death with two nephews and that were close with in the same age group as J-Bo brothers and cousin. And I buried J-Bo family, you know what I'm saying? And so like
Hmm.
he encouraged me, I encourage him. And like J-Bo is strong in the faith as well. So like I say, J-Bo still got his brother life legacy living still to this day. He do a lot. J-Bo do a lot for the community in his brother name and the people respond to it. So like I say, I mean, like you say, you can't never be too strong to not talk to nobody. But like I say, I just deal with death in a different way,
There you
and
go.
I
because
got you.
I know I got a higher power that take care of me.
Big ups.
Yeah, I
Big ups.
got you. Amen. And it's not the end.
That's right.
It's
That's
not
right.
the end.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
Right.
I used to teach Bible study too. I know a little bit.
That right. That right. Hey, that's right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but God bless all of you all. God bless Carver Columbus. We're praying for you, and we'll continue to pray. Even after all the attention is gone, and the 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 service is over, and the music is stopped, and people have gone back to their lives and everything. We're still going to continue to pray for
That's right.
for
That's
the
right.
family and the healing.
Thank you so
That's right.
much.
Appreciate it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
EP.
Well. We're finna do a 20-minute. We're finna do you know what y'all got me I'm kind of out of that right now. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
I got you, Mom. I got you. Hallelujah.
Say what I'm gonna say, Jessica.
Huh?
You know what I'm finna say. Just go to say what I'm finna say.
We thank y'all
Um,
for tuning in tonight to Friday Night Lights podcast. This is a
No,
special edition.
I got no. I got it now. We finna do it like a 20 minutes,
20
moment of
seconds.
silence. Well,
I
20
know what
20
you.
seconds.
I know
seconds.
where you at, Mo.
Yeah, please. Hey,
Yeah, we
I
know
know
where
what.
you are, Mom.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do
Big ups
We'll do
EP
a 30.
also, cause I know where you
We'll
at,
do
Mo.
we'll do a 30-minute, 30-second, and then we'll
okay.
call
Moment.
it out. All right.
Okay.
Everybody mute your mics.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday and Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast
I
show.
have to go see a man about a minute.
And you better not